Off 94, do we take the chance that he could be better than 94, or maybe Dylan Seasong? We know that off a mark of 91, she's got to be competitive based on that run last time out at Stratford.
Absolutely, and we saw in the last race, Martin, the handicapper got it slightly wrong with the JP and Nicky Henderson trained horse, and again we've got first time in a handicap here with Darryl riding. He was fairly confident when we spoke to him earlier on, but the one I quite like, which we haven't mentioned yet, is Pokari of Alan Jones and with Tom O'Brien in the plate. This is a lightly raced 8-year-old, and he won a bumper at Newton Abbot on good ground, and he's back here today. And the last time we saw this horse was in October, and that was an encouraging run when he was 4th in a really big field at Chepstow at the real start of last season. Seems a long time ago after lockdown and all. And I quite like this horse. I looked at him going around the paddock, and he's not fashionable, but he's a good-looking horse. But probably the best-looking horse we've got in the yard, the best-looking horse we've got in the race is Dabali Basket of Ben Paulins, and it'd be great to see Ben have a winner. Smashing trainer, ex-Nicky Henderson assistant, and Darryl's one of the nicest guys you'll meet. So I'm hoping that Darryl brings home Dabali in the basket, and it's over to Martin Harris as the horses walk round towards the start.
Thanks, Josh. Neck or Nothing leading them in. Just one more left-hand turn to take. Zlatan loitering at the back. Ben Post having a chat with Sophie Upton. Here we go, into the chute. And they're off. Over an extended 2 miles for Division 2 of the Remembering Dear Lauren Scott Memorial Handicap Hurdle. Neck or Nothing leads them on the approach to the first of the 8 flights. Zlatan gave them a little bit of a head start, currently detached in rear, as Neck or Nothing leads them over the first flight. Vanderbilt touchdown a close second, with Azari, Dylan Seasong pulling hard prominent. Dabali Basket is handy out wide. They're being followed by London Glory and Pokari, and finally Zlatan. Neck or Nothing from Vanderbilt out over the second flight, with Azari and Dabali Basket disputing third in front of Dylan Seasong, who's more amenable to restraint now. London Glory's next, then Pokari, and 3 lengths off the back of them is Zlatan. On the turn, that brings them back towards the home straight. Neck or Nothing showing in front of Vanderbilt on the inside, Dabali Basket 3 wide. Between runners races Azari, then in the pale colours, Dylan Seasong follows Dabali Basket through. London Glory on the rail and Pokari at the back of the main body, and a couple of lengths off them remains Zlatan. Into the straight they head, on to flights 3 and 4. Neck or Nothing from Dabali Basket, who's now a clear second, in front of Vanderbilt, Azari and Dylan Seasong. London Glory on the inside next, then Pokari and finally Zlatan. All jump the third fluently, heading on quickly to flight number 4. Neck or Nothing leading Dabali Basket by a length, with Vanderbilt on the inside in third, and then Dylan Seasong and Azari 4th and 5th, London Glory and Pokari the next 2, and still 3 lengths off the back of the field races Zlatan, as they embark on a full circuit of the racecourse. Into the next left-hander, Neck or Nothing, with Dabali Basket on his quarters. Vanderbilt round the turn in third, in front of Azari, Dylan Seasong, London Glory and Pokari, and still last of the 8 is Zlatan. Down the side, Neck or Nothing, Dabali Basket, separated by 3/4 of a length. Vanderbilt in the spots on the inside in third, then Dylan Seasong on the outside of Azari. London Glory and Pokari continue to race up sides, and still Zlatan observes from a couple of lengths off them. They've covered a circuit, heading to the 4th last, flight number 5 upcoming. Neck or Nothing continues to show the way to Dabali Basket, with Vanderbilt running a close third, jumping 4 out. Little gap developing then to Dylan Seasong and Azari, then follows Pokari, and Zlatan has relegated London Glory to be the back marker. Rising at the 3rd last, Vanderbilt comes through to head long-time leader Neck or Nothing, with Dabali Basket being shaken up in a share of third with Dylan Dylan Seasong. Behind those, Picari is beginning to make headway on the leaders as they run into the turns. Zlatan is also closing in on the front rank, and they've dropped Azari, and London Glory has been left well behind. Still 6 of them well grouped, with Vanderbilt the leader on the approach to the home straight from De Bali Basket, then a length back to Dylan Seasong. Picari continues to improve, going menacingly in front of Zlatan, who'll be 5th off the home turn. They've gone away from the early leader, neck or nothing, as they level for home. Vanderbilt from De Bali Basket, Picari coming there swinging on the outside. Dylan Seasong and Zlatan are in behind those. Picari delivers his challenge on the bridle at the second last, jumps up sides Vanderbilt. De Bali Basket can't quicken on the inside. Dylan Seasong is keeping on. Picari has headed Vanderbilt on the approach to the final flight. Picari rose a length in front of Vanderbilt on the short run for home. It's Picari and Tom O'Brien who win easily. 2 lengths too good for Vanderbilt. Dylan Seasong ran 3rd, Zlatan in 4th. De Bali Basket flattened right out after holding every chance, only 5th.
Wow, well, there's a disappointment in a favourite. There's a winner in Picari. We tipped it up at the start of it, and you know, it's very lightly raced, this 8-year-old, and has come here on for a decent mark, and he won his bumper back here on this track on good ground, and he's gone and done it today, and he cruised into the race. Great dropout ride by Tom O'Brien, and just sat in while they were all getting a bit hot and bothered round the home bend, and he sat and waited for it to open up in front of him, and like the Red Sea, he's cut through him. Daryl Jacob, rider in the favourite. He was slightly worried. I think the horse was going to run a bit keen, and he did. And I think he probably just needed it today in his first run back and in a handicap. But he'll be seen to better effect next time, I'm sure. But no, they went a decent pace, and the form will stand up here in like, it's a 0 to 100. It's not the greatest of races, but Picari's won this well, and definite value. He's going to go up, but you'd have to think he might have another one in the van there. He's only lightly raced, so we'll perhaps find out if he's any